Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dipanjali Arora. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading, asking, and we are going to find out who is thinking about you and what is it that they're planning to do. Yeah. So it could be a love reading. It could be about any sort of relationship, friends, partners, anything. So we'll see what comes up in our reading. Um, so I have made 4 different piles. It's pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have kept the fairies and cherubs on the piles. I'll show them to you one by one. This is pile number 1. It's a pink fairy. Pile number 2. It's a cherub with a heart in his hand and it's written believe. He's holding a heart. I don't think so. You can see the words written on it. But believe is written on the heart. This is a green color fairy, turquoise green, which is pile number 3. And this is a beautiful cherub again for pile number 4. So use your intuition, use the elements or use the numbers to find out which is your pile. Take a deep breath. Don't overthink. Just pick up the pile. If you need more time, please pause the video. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are also mentioned in the description. Now let's begin with group number 1. So let's see, this is group number 1. Keep it here where you can see it. Now this card tells us about who this person is or some detail about this person, possibly where you met them or do you know them or you don't know them. Let's figure it out. So this is what this card is going to tell us. It's 3 of Cups. So I think now there are 2 possibilities that you met this person in a group, in a party kind of a situation where you are having fun with your friends. He could be friend of a friend or he could be somebody you met at a restaurant. But whenever you met, there's a element of festivity around it. It could be a function, it could be a marriage function, it could be a party with friends, but you are having a good time. And the second is he's somebody who you're flirtatious with. You flirt with each other. You know each other. Possibly you belong to the same group of friends, but you're not very close friends with this person. But whenever you meet, it's a very happy flirtatious feeling towards it. So it feels very light-hearted. It feels uh, as of now, the energy is very light-hearted and very flirtatious. So this is the person who is thinking about you. Now let's get some more information about him or her, as in how it resonates with you. It could be either gender. So why is he thinking about you? Or it could be a friend with whom you have fun, with whom you like to go out to party. You like to, you don't very think very seriously about that person as a relationship material, but he's a good friend to have fun with. Okay, now why they are thinking about it? Because they are very serious about it, my dear. Group number 1, because they are in love. That's why they are thinking about you. And they are scared of showing their feelings because Emperor hardly ever shows his feelings. They are wanting a very structured, they want to have a stable, structured relationship with you. But I don't think so they are going to tell you about it. Let me just take out more cards. And it could be that they are somebody whom you never thought about in that regard. But now they are thinking about you like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it came upside down. Yes, as I said, it's like it's Four of Wands which has come upside down. So, right. So they would like to have a long-term relationship with you, but they're not sure how to approach you. They don't know how to connect with you on that level because whatever they feel is buried deep in their heart. Externally, they might show that they are not interested, that they don't care that much about you, but they do want a partnership with you, a relationship with you, but they don't know really how to approach you about it. So, what's going to happen? Are they going to approach you? And since it's an emperor, I feel, my dear group number one, that it could be somebody who is maturer in age and experience compared to you, and they could be in a very settled phase of their life. Like they could be doing a good job, having a good position, coming from a good family, stuff like that. So they're settled. And for some of you, because these cards have come together, they are possibly ending a relationship. You see, the Emperor and the Four of Wands. So they could be going through divorce. They could be going through. That is why they don't want to show their feelings, because they are not free to show it. They could be ending a relationship. Something of this sort is happening in their life. It could be a marriage. It could be a long-term relationship. It's something which in their life presently is not working out. Right. So that is why they are not very open and forthcoming to you about how they feel. Anything else? Will they come forward? But there is a lot of love because we have beautiful Ace of Cups in the reading. Maybe you also like them. I mean, you also like this person, but you could never say it because they were already in another relationship. What more? So yeah, I feel very soon a lot of clarity because they want to be clear about their feelings, and you also want some clarity from them. I think very soon the clarity will come, but as of now they're dealing with something in their own personal space, right? So now let's see what advice will they come forward. Let me figure that out. They want the clarity to happen, but are they giving it to you? Or are you guys going to move towards each other? Because that's not showing me here as of now. So let's figure out. Are you going to move towards each other? Mm, the Fool. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Chariot. And we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I think once they are through with this phase of ending the relationship or a partnership which is not working out in their life as of now, things are going to, this clarity is going to move things very swiftly because they are going to come towards you, because we have the Fool as well, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well, and we have the Chariot as well. And in the end, we have Two of Cups. There's so much love in this reading. There's so much love. They look towards you as their better half. There's a lot of love. There is a lot of balanced relationship which I see. So they are going to move towards you. They are looking for a new beginning. And when the Wheel of Fortune comes, it says that it's about divine timing. So you need to be patient about this connection, my dear group number one. But once they take that leap of faith, once they take a step towards you, then things are going to move very swiftly and very fast. But right now, they are in the middle of something. They need to settle something in their life first. So let's see what advice Tarot is giving us. What should you do? This is what they are doing and feeling. Now let's see what should you do. What should my group number one do? Too many, too many. I think you should continue doing what you're doing. You should do your work. You should go out. You should have the balance that you should focus on things which matter to you right now, because this person hasn't come out and said anything as of now. So you should not worry about how it's going to pan out. That's what the advice the tarot is giving us. Stay in balance, because justice is also a very karmic card. What is meant for you and what's supposed to come your way, you will get it eventually. Right now, you should be focused on your work and your growth. What else? The moon. So this is the moon card. So it's saying that you're also very intuitive and very psychic. And but whenever the moon card comes, though it says that you're very intuitive, it is also the time not to make any decisions. So don't come to any conclusions. Don't make any decisions. I think you should not be doing anything. You should be focusing on your own work and on your own life, and wait for the wheel of fortune to turn. Wait for the divine timing to happen. Right now, you are in a happy space. I would suggest you should stay in that. All right, my dear group number one. So, if the reading resonated, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's move on towards the reading of group number two. This is group number two. So let's see who is thinking about you, my dear group number two. So this card talks about the person, who that person might be, or where you might have met the person. Let's see what detail this card is giving us, right? So, all right, it's saying Five of Cups. So, my dear group number two, this is somebody who is right now very depressed. Uh, this could be someone you have known and the relationship has broken and they're very unhappy about it, or something in their life has happened that has brought them to this stage of Five of Cups, which is making them very unhappy. But I feel this could be a past relationship who is thinking about you, who suddenly realized that what happened was not right. Whosoever was at fault doesn't really matter, but they are now they're thinking about you, and when they're thinking about you, they're feeling very, very sad and very depressed. Now let's get some more information. Why are they thinking about you? So it's like sometimes we end a relationship, but we are not able to walk away. Yeah, they are not able to walk away. They want a new beginning with you. So that's why they are thinking about you. Group number two. So this is a past lover or a past relationship, and they have never not been able to forget you, even if you know the relationship has ended, or you have ended the relationship, or they ended the relationship. It could be either, but this person certainly wants a new beginning. They have realized the value of the connection after the separation happened. What more information? Now, why? What more do they want? Oops. I wanted these. Four of Pentacles. They want a new beginning, but they are holding their emotions very closed. They're very closed off. They are not open, because you see both the imagery of both these cards. There's somebody who is not, very open. Their heart chakra is blocked. So they are not very open to reaching out, even if they want to. They are in a very stagnant energy as of now. They don't know which way to go and how to move forward. But they want a new beginning with you. That's for sure, my dear group number 2. King of Cups. This is because they really do love you. They really do want to be with you. And they do understand that this is a significant connection in their life. And it has, the ending of it has really costed them a lot emotionally. And they are not yet over the loss. So that's why they feel very connected to you as well. And also I feel that you too also feel very connected to them, my dear group number 2. There is a emotional connect which is pretty strong in this reading, but they are not open as yet. Yeah. Again, I don't take too many cards, so let me get just one more. What are they feeling? Group number 2. Yeah, they're thinking a lot about you. They're planning their future. They want a life with you. They appreciate you. They know your value now. And yeah, they want you in their life. Um, and they're dreaming about you a lot. This is the card of the artist. It's about dreaming your future, creating it in your mind first. So it's mostly a card of imagination. So they're imagining a future with you. They are they're creating it in their mind. So let's see whether they'll reach out or not. Whether this person will reach out to group number 2. Eight of Pentacles. They feel it's a lot of work. They need to bring in a lot of changes. They need to put many things in place. Ten of Cups. Again, they definitely want to reach out to you. That part is clear. They want to, but will they? Is there a movement happening here? Because I'm not getting cards which are showing movement. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have Four of Wands. And we have King of Pentacles. So my dear group number 2, the good news is they're definitely looking at a long-term future with you. They want to do, propose to you something like marriage or a long-term potential, because there are too many pentacles here. We have Six of Pentacles and we have King of Pentacles. But whenever Pentacles happens, it also shows that the movement is very slow. So they are right now working at building that confidence or building their life, which they feel would be worthy of you. Something which they can offer you with this Ten of Cups. They want to build a life which they can offer you, which gives you equal opportunity and equality, which gives you the life that you deserve and desire. Only then will they propose to you possibly, or it'll become a long-term thing, wherein this is Four of Wands, so it becomes a long-term thing. It's also an 1111 ka card. It's a card of manifestation, card of desires coming to fruition. So yeah, they do want to offer you long-term, but they are going to be slow movers. They want to build uh, a home for you, build a business for you, build a life for you full of luxury and full of happiness and full of material things. And on that, they are working hard right now. It could be that the reason why the relationship didn't work earlier was maybe they were not settled in life, or maybe they were not confident enough about whether they can level up to you or not. And right now they are working towards it. They will reach out, but it's going to take some time. Now, what is the advice of spirit for you, my dear group number 2? What should you do while they are doing what they're doing? Yeah, because it's all in their head right now. They are not discussing it, they are not talking about it. So you should also try not to fight it out. Oh, and don't worry about a broken heart. You are very heartbroken about also what happened. You are also not able to let it go. I think the relationship might have ended on a bad note for you. It led to a lot of it could have happened after a very bad fight or an argument, and that's how the relationship ended. You had to fight it out, and you felt that no matter what you do, it's not enough. So that's the feeling I'm getting from these cards. Now the spirit is saying you have to move away from all these thoughts. It's time for you to move away from it and leave the past, which was disturbing, which was heartbreaking, which was full of arguments and full of fights behind. That is the advice from the spirit. Right now, you have to find your own peace. Move towards peaceful situation, move towards easier time, because once you do that, things will become better for you. Let me see what happens once you do that. What comes after Six of Swords for you? Oh, so beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. So you will get new beginnings, you will get new opportunities, you will get that what your heart desires. You, it's a card of abundance. Ace of Pentacles is a offering from the universe, and universe is offering you, you see, even this garden here, universe is offering you abundance, universe is offering you opportunity. So you have to move towards that. So this is where you are moving towards. Once you leave this argument, heartbroken, argumentative, disturbing past behind, which you possibly had with this person. So he is also working towards building his life, building his career, building himself. And I think you also need to focus on you right now. You do not need to focus on what was there earlier, or what didn't work or what worked. Let time take its own course. Yeah, let time heal you. That's what's needed right now, my dear, for you, my dear group number 2. So this is it for you. I hope the reading resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now let's move on to group number 3. Let's see what's in store for group number 3. Who is thinking about you? Who is missing you? This card describes the person who is presently thinking about you, and we shall get more details as we move forward. So, Six of Swords. So this is possibly somebody who was there in your life but has moved out now, or it could be somebody who has moved into your life. It could be either ways, but this is a person who has gone through a lot of hardships. He has gone through a lot of tough time, and he is right now looking towards peace and calm in his life, where because he has gone through a lot of turmoil and chaos. So either he's moving towards you or he's moved away from you. See which part of it resonates with you, my dear group number 3. Now let us get more details about this person. Six of Swords. So why is this person thinking about you? So this could be also somebody who moved away from you long back and is now coming back in your life, is or planning to come back in your life. This is a person who is thinking about you. But while he was away, his life went through a lot of traumatic events. There was a lot of chaos, there's a lot of confusion which he went through, and now he's planning to come back home, planning to come back to his own peaceful place, which is possibly you, and that is why he's thinking about you, or she is thinking about you, my dear group number 3. Let's get some more details. Why is this person thinking about group number 3? Hmm, hmm, hmm. So he has been very depressed. As I said, he has gone through a lot of things in his past, and he's carrying the wounds of the same. And whenever he is sad and depressed, I think he thinks about you because he holds you at a very high esteem. You are somebody who he puts on the pedestal, whom he looks up to, whom he admires. He likes the way you have taken care of yourself, the way you lead your life, the kind of balance that you have in your workspace, in your personal space. And he really does look. He looks up to you. He sees you as somebody who is very settled while he's very chaotic. You know, somebody who has got it all together. That's how I can put it. That's what his nine of pentacles is. Looks like somebody who's got it all together, who has achieved what they wanted to achieve in their life, and they're happy, they're satisfied, they're settled. And that's the energy which is attracting him right now, because he also wants the ace of pentacles which you have, because this is a nine of pentacles and this is an ace of pentacles. So he's looking at new beginnings with you. He wants to feel that coziness, he wants to feel that comfort, he wants to feel that nurturing which has been lacking in his life earlier. Possibly you have known him before, or you have not known him, but this is somebody who has got a troubled past for sure. What else? He could be someone who was your friend, who is your friend, and you lost touch with him, and now he's coming back to your life. um, or somebody you were interested in but it never materialized, because they were looking at other things, or they were wanting other things in life at that juncture, and you guys separated, you went your own separate ways, and now he's coming back. Look, 4 of Cups. So he he does want, he desires for things which have been missing in his life, because he's not happy at the stage. All the cards are denoting that he's at a very unhappy state in his life right now, and that is why you are very attractive to him right now, because he's not happy with whatever he has got. He's not happy with where he is at this point of time in his life. Yeah. So let's see whether he'll approach you. That's about the person. So he really does admire you. He wants to have a stable relationship with you. That is for sure. There's a lot of admiration I see in the cards, but he is definitely heartbroken. Yeah. So let's see whether he'll approach you. The Sun. Okay. He's definitely interested in approaching you. I think he finds you very attractive, my dear group number 3. There's a lot of attraction I feel in this spread, from his side at least. Temperance. Okay. Beautiful. So we have the Sun and we have the Temperance. Temperance is about healing and creating a balance which he feels is lacking in his life. And we have 10 of Cups. So he does want to approach you, and I'm sure Eventually he will. There's also the hangman, but it's going to take some time, because there's a lot of healing which he has to go through. Because I also feel that you don't need to take on somebody else's load and baggage. They need to heal it themselves, and I think they also realize it. That is why we have the temperance and we also have the hangman. So once he has done the healing, once he has done his inner work, only then will he be ready to offer you this 10 of cups. Though he desires, he really is attracted. As I said, we have the sun as well, so it's a very uh, there are a lot of major arcanas here. We have got three major arcanas in what he wants to do, but eventually the last card is the hanged man, so which says that he needs to change many things in his life, he needs to heal many things in his life before he can offer you anything which is tangible. And that is going to take some time. That's not going to happen immediately. That's not an overnight thing which is going to happen, because I see a lot of this person is going through a lot of pain. He has gone through maybe a very bad experience, or maybe a couple of very bad experiences, and now he needs to heal himself so that he can offer you what you truly desire and what you truly deserve, is what I feel. And now let's see what advice tarot wants to give you, my dear group number 3. What should you do? Pentacles. What should group number 3 do? Two of Cups. Okay, very interesting energies. So there is Two of Pentacles, there is Two of Cups, there is a Tower, and then there is a Seven of Pentacles. Let me take a sip of water. So my dear group number 3, it seems to me that you're already in a, possibly you're already in a relationship, and you're trying to handle many things in the relationship. You're trying to balance out the relationship. It could be that you are attracted towards this person also, and there is already somebody in your life, right? Or it could be work life balance, it could be anything that you're trying to balance out. But definitely there's a lot of stress that you're going through, and that stress is related to your relationship, to your present partnerships, and suddenly things are going to break. I feel this partnership that you are in right now, or it could be that once you become close to them, it's going to break. Because if you hurry it up, if you don't wait for that time, if you don't wait for them to work on them and you guys come together, then it's not going to sustain. It's going to break. And for many of you, you're already in a relationship and you're stressed about it, and things are coming to the head. Things are going to break. Your earth is going to shake under your feet, is what is the feeling that I'm getting. And that's when you're going to plan of what how to renew it, how to build it. That's when you will have a moment of that's when you will learn how to recalibrate it. You will have to plan it. You have to plan the future, right? So I would say don't take any hasty decisions as far as this person is concerned, even if you feel attracted, because I feel there is a lot of attraction here, from his side as well, and from your side as well. But it's not the time for you guys to be together. And for some of you, your present relationship is in turmoil. Could break, it could break down, but it is definitely in turmoil. And that's when you are going to think how to move forward. Now let me see, that's when the pause is going to happen. So there's a lot of delay happening in this reading, because we have the hangman and we have the Seven of Pentacles as well in your what you should do. So you guys shouldn't make any take, you know, you guys shouldn't take any concrete steps towards each other. You should let the time talk and let the things unfold by itself. So what happens after the delay is what I want to know. Transformation. Things are going to shift. Things are going to change. Some things are going to end in your life because the Tower and the Death is both talking about endings. So there is something which is ending, and mostly I feel it's a relationship. Uh, and then you will have to plan, and things will transform, things will change, but it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen immediately. I feel you will have to give it almost a year's time, my dear group number 3. I'm sorry, yeah, it's a long time, but that's what it is. It is what it is. We can't change it, right? So you have to take it slow, is what I feel. Uh, because yes, this person does want to come forward and offer you something tangible and something long term, and it's in future. It's not now, right? So this is it for my dear group number 3. If you like the reading, if it resonated, please let me know in the comment section, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now let's move on to group number 4. So let's figure out who is missing our group number 4. I'll keep it here where you can see it. So this card tells us about the person, the situation, or some detail about who's missing you. And then we shall draw more cards, right? So yeah, let's see what this card has to say. The Tower. Awesome. So my dear group number 4, this is seems like somebody whom you definitely have known in the past. It could be that you were intimate with this person, you had a relationship with this person, and it broke down, it didn't work out. For some reason or the other, the tower stuck, the lightning stuck, and the relationship broke. So, and the relationship ended. And it could be that you were not in communication with this person for long, and as of now, it is possible that you are not in you're not in contact, you're in no contact, but you definitely had a relationship with this person. And for some of you, it could also denote partnerships because it's showing breaking of things. So it could be a partnership which is broken off. Could be in business as well, not just a love reading, could be in business as well. So see what resonates with you. So this is a person who is thinking about you. Now let's see what more we can figure out about this person. Why is he thinking about you? Why is this person thinking about you, my dear group number 4? Why is this person still thinking about you? Because it's been a very decisive end. Let's see, these two cards fell down. 4 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Okay. So he has contemplated after the ending of the relationship. He has thought deeply about it, and he has felt that you were his 9 of Cups, you were his joy, you were his lucky charm. You brought that much of happiness into his life. That is why he's thinking about you. And he has been really meditating a lot about it. Or it could be for some of you that he fell sick or she fell sick. Please see which resonates, whether male or female. Uh, this person has been sick and has been out of action, and it has given him a lot of time to contemplate about the choices he has made in his life, about the things that he has done, and he has realized that the happiness he got with you was possibly not something he got with anyone else. So what else? It's why is he thinking about you? Let's see. 3 of Cups. Okay. as I said, the happiness and the enjoyment that he got from you. You guys must have had good times together, or maybe it's possible that you met each other at an event, or at a function, or at a festival, at a group meeting, something where there was a lot of laughter and dancing and happiness around you. So that's how the meeting happened, and that's how uh, he has that image in his mind. That's what he's bring to his life. What else? Four of Pentacles. So yes, he holds you very close to his heart. He holds that thought very close to his heart. And it could be also for some of you, there was a third party situation, and now he's feeling guilty about it. Now he has realized that it could have been handled differently. Yeah, because Three of Cups can also denote that, and he's feeling stuck in a situation, and though he wants to offer you this pentacle, offer you his heart, but he is he's not able to move. He is closed in. He's not able to express what he feels. So what else he wants to say? What else? Uh, why is this person thinking? Okay. King of Cups. Yeah, look, he really wants to come forward, and he wants to tell you how much he loves you, because we also have now here King of Cups. So there is a lot of love he feels for you. He has realized your importance in his life after the Tower and after the Four of Swords, when he has had time to contemplate and think back on his life. And and now he wants to offer you love. That is why he's thinking about you. That's what he wants to do. But he's not able to come forward yet because there is something which is holding him back. And that one of for some of you, that could be a third party situation, or it could be related to work. It could be related to work, or it could be related to finances. It could be anything, but it is holding him back. But he definitely wants to offer you love. Now let's see whether he will come forward or not. Let's see. Let's find out. He wants to come forward. Now let's see whether he will. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Oh, the Tower again. So too much of structures, too many structures are breaking around him. So he feels right now he doesn't feel confident about approaching you, because you see this Five of Pentacles. This person is outside and they are looking at two people, a family possibly having a good time inside. I hope you can see this through the window, and they are outside. They are the outsiders. They are not part of the group. So he feels right now that he's not part of your life. He's not welcome in it, and he's not confident enough to approach you. But soon there is a lot of clarity with Ace of Swords, which is coming his way or her way. Ace of Swords brings in a lot of clarity, cuts through a lot of nonsense in life, and focuses on that one thing that matters. It could be that he would want to communicate. They could be because, as I said, there is no communication happening in this spread uh, initially, but it could be he wants to communicate, and then his structures are breaking around him. Still, there is a tower here, tower moment here. Then maybe once that clarity comes, there's a lot of um, make believe which will be broken. There's a lot of clarity which will come with it, and it will create something which is more sustainable, which is the Empress. So I feel this person now, initially, right now, might not be in a place or a position to uh, approach you, but he's watching you. You see, you can see from this card, he's watching you for sure. Maybe through social media, maybe he lives nearby, maybe through common friends, but he's definitely watching you. And suddenly, the clarity or the epiphany will come to him, and that's when he'll approach you. It's going to be out of the blue. You will not expect it to happen, and it will happen. So this person is planning on approaching you, but he's not, he doesn't have the courage. He has, something has happened in the past, and he's scared. He's scared how you will receive him, right? He's not so confident about it, but suddenly something will propel the things and it'll move forward, and but it's going to come as a surprise or a shock to you as well. So now let's see what is the advice the tarot wants to give you, how you should uh, handle this situation, what you should do as of now, because his desire to approach you is in his mind. He is not doing anything about it right now. So let's see what you should be doing, because Tower is also a card of a lot of passion. So I feel when you were in a relationship with him, it was very passionate relationship, and it ended also suddenly, or maybe it began also suddenly. So there's a lot of passion involved there. So what should group number 4 do? What is the advice? Okay, Ace of Wands. So Tarot is saying, Spirit is saying, focus on your passions right now. Do what you will normally do. Focus focus on what gives you happiness. Create balance in your life, and work towards your own happiness, and things will fall in place. Beautiful message. So there are two nine of cups in this reading. Two nines have come. 9 9. So maybe you should check out the angel number 99, because there are two nines here. That's what I'm saying. And we have got tower also twice. Lovely. So they are very double. Tower is number 16. So you have got a lot of double cards coming in. So yeah. So what you should do, my dear, the angels are advising you to follow your own passion, to focus on you right now, focus on your own healing, do what makes you happy, and do what gives you joy, and build your base, make yourself strong, make your own foundation strong, and things will be fine for you. Things will be okay. You really don't have to bother what he's going to do or not do. You should be your own best friend right now. That's what you need to do, my dear. Group number 4, because you have also been very hurt by whatever happened between the two of you. That is why the Temperance card is saying, coming here, it is talking about healing. So once you have healed yourself, once you are through with all the negative energies, once you have removed all the toxicity of the from your system, then this is yours. 4 of Wands, which is a happy family card, is yours. So it could be with this person, it could be with someone else, we don't know, but at the end of the day, as long as you are happy, it's been worth it, right? So this is it for my so this is a reading for my group number 4. I hope the reading resonated. Please let me know in the comment section, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So this is it for today. Bye for now.